It started.
Hello and welcome back to finally playing the mansion game after fucking talking for like 2 hours.
1 hour.
Okay,
I don't believe
1
you.
hour. Fair enough. Well, I am lying perpetually. Last time we left off, you were, well, as far as I can see, petting Segator and were planning on offering up Father David as a sacrificial lamb to 3 of the most notorious haunts of the mansion, following the new information gathered from that one ghost hunting dude's book.
Right.
Gregory Hansen, that's his name.
Was Father David in on that or not?
He was.
Well, that makes it less fun.
Here's what the fuck? What has he ever done to you? Okay.
Yeah.
He was in on it. I think Patty would hurt somebody if they're like, no, let's just send the touchy-feely fucking sex ghosts after Father David at night.
Patty does own a cattle prod.
Look, his celibacy will protect him. That's how it works with priests.
Well, that's how it worked with the other priests, at least. Well, they tried to have it work that way, but... well, there's a reason why they all moved out of the house as quickly as possible.
Growing concern for my poor priest man, but anyway, he was in on it.
Okay.
It's a fucking good thing he was, because holy fuck. And he was... Yeah, they were gonna watch him fucking sleep and take little shifts, making sure nothing was getting too fucky in that room.
What did we say? Do we set up
cameras? In a few senses of the word,
do we set up cameras and microphones, or do we do this?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, we've also done that. We're doing both.
Okay.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think I remember you already having set up cameras. And if you haven't, we can just fast forward to that part.
Okay, yeah, like to make a time skip, we set up cameras everywhere.
Yeah, set up cameras everywhere in the poor priest's room. This man is not going to have a single moment of private life, and that's probably for the better, considering that his toilet is fucking haunted, and he is the prime target of 3 ghosts.
Yeah, the haunted toilet would do it for me.
Yeah, there's ghosts in my toilet, and there's 3 explicitly horny ghosts after me. I think I would appreciate a few extra eyes on me.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of...
I'll be changing in the bathroom downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh.
I also imagine Raymond having set up everything and just pulling a big lever, and everything just starts up with a really loud pinging sound, like ding.
I would have expected an ominous hum.
Oh, the hum comes in later. The hum comes in once the fans start. You need a lot of cooling power for this shit.
You do.
Please don't burn down the mansion, because I keep my shit there.
You can tell us what to do, because we also keep our shit there.
I can buy new shit, I don't mind.
Exactly. Raymond's got enough money to buy all of your new shit if you burn it down.
Yeah, exactly. Let's
burn
what I'm saying is
start burning shit down.
Let's burn the mansion down, so what I'm saying.
Looks at Jonah like, are you sure you had this many guitars before the fire? Yeah. Get me
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's how many I had.
Especially the ones signed by guitar players.
Eddie Van Halen, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we set up cameras, we set microphones, we will do guard duty in shifts, I suppose.
Yeah, there's a little sitting area quite pretty much right outside Father David's room where you plan on staying.
Alright, so how do we determine duty order, guard order?
Flip a coin?
We just want to roll for it.
I mean, that works.
Works for me. Let's all roll a d20, see who goes first and who has the highest number, who goes last.
It's all very fitting because there are 4 seats in the little sitting area.
Right. Okay. Fuck it. Jonah, you're up first. You need to go to bed early. Second, Raymond, you can take last shift. I'll bite the bullet and take mid shift.
Oh, I would like to roll for it though.
What about me? Says Dr. Celeste LeBlanc. We can take the middle shift together. That way we can keep each other awake.
That would be
Yeah,
a
I
great
feel-
idea. Yeah.
Make dinner tomorrow morning for y'all.
Actually, Celeste, would you come here for a sec? Hold on. I like lean in Celeste. Can you take the shift with Raymond?
Why would we-
Because
Why would we
Shi-
even need 3 shifts? Surely we can like all take 4 hours each.
so you can take the shift with Raymond because Raymond's a fucking brainlet troglodyte.
Wow.
He's gonna fuck something up.
Mean.
Oh, come on. I'm sure it's not that bad. Dr. Celeste LeBlanc looks over at Raymond. Okay, yeah, I'll take it.
God damn
Okay.
it.
All you gotta say is, listen, remember the book? Remember
Yeah.
what happened to the book?
Rest
you
in
couldn't
peace,
see
that
it.
book.
Okay,
You couldn't
okay.
see it, but I was like giving Celeste LeBlanc the fucking side eye, like, really, bitch?
Yeah. That's what the pregnant pause was for.
Okay, look, we have... I mean, Andante is out, so we have 4 people. We take 4 hours each. And like we keep each other awake with 2 people, so that should be really easy. The question is just who wants to go to sleep first and wake up at an inopportune hour.
Wasn't it Jonah going first?
Yeah.
Yep.
Jonah goes first.
And with Patty?
It was just gonna be Jonah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
But
Jonah can handle things by himself.
fair. So you just want to take like a 3-hour shift?
I mean, it's better than having a like 6-hour shift.
I mean, yeah, but it's like Father David
It's
won't
easier.
sleep that long, so 4 hours each.
Well, it's easier to keep yourself awake for like 3 hours than 4 hours.
Fair enough. We could just
Yeah,
do
3 would work.
We could just do 2 hours each. That's like nothing.
Yeah.
Like put on a movie. There you go.
No.
Get
Can't
too caught up
do
into the
anything too
movie,
loud.
completely ignores Father Dave, and gets like visited by
this is
3
why we-
terrifying ghosts.
This is why I wanted LeBlanc with Raymond.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, fine.
It feels nice to be so instantly justified.
Fine. Fine. Whatever. I'm going along with it. Never mind. Okay. Whatever.
Hoon, buddy, we love you.
We love you.
I know. Just I'm going. Fine. Do what you want. It's fine. Whatever. Yeah. Still gonna put a movie on.
Oh yeah, you do that, buddy.
Yeah, like
you do
something
that.
something that keeps you awake for hours, like the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Oh god, no. So anyway,
Gonna read a riveting book like the Silmarillion.
Oh God.
I mean, yeah, just like some light reading, you know.
I read the Silmarillion. I like the Silmarillion. I'll never subject myself to that again.
That's fair. I saw excerpts.
right.
I saw excerpts. It's enough.
So with all of that planned out, do you guys want to skip ahead to
Yeah.
evening?
Yes.
Evening and nightfall. Here we go.
Are we just all kind of hovering around Father David all day just to get in the mood?
I can fucking see it, honestly. Like just
Being
making sure
awfully
that...
close during lunchtime. Do you mind taking a few steps back, Raymond?
Do you want some?
No. We have to document everything you do.
Just trying to
Do you want some garlic to go with that? To go with that sandwich? I mean, we don't know if garlic works on them. We also don't know if it doesn't.
Are you sure
Here's the
you
thing.
sure you want to eat
Can
that?
you
That
just-
might keep you awake at night.
Listen, I appreciate it, but also I can feel your breath on my neck, and it's getting a little bit uncomfortable.
Right. Actually, I have a question. How do we plan on summoning them? I mean, leaving the namesake branches in the room didn't really do much of anything. Do we have a plan for that?
Okay, we just need to have a sign that says
Get your hot salvation
single
here.
Catholic priest. I don't know, neon lights I'm feeling?
I can do a sermon or
Hey
something
Raymond,
in
you
the
gotta
house.
Hey Raymond, do you have a
Start
neon
blessing
lights
things.
guy I feel like you would have a neon lights guy. How fast can we get custom neon signs?
What time is it? What time of day?
Right as you're having this conversation, I want to say it's closer to midday than it is evening. I want to give you proper time to prepare.
So like 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I couldn't get lights here before tomorrow. At the
You
earliest.
failed me.
I didn't fail you. This country failed Amazon same-day delivery. This is not on me.
Anyway, Dr. Celeste LeBlanc goes, anyway, a sermon might actually be a really good idea. We know that these ladies are attracted to priests, so the more priestly you act, the more likely they are to be attracted to you.
So I guess I'll just kind of meander around the house for the remainder of the day, reciting some prayers, maybe swinging my censer around. Probably not disco style, though that might be a bad idea.
What if we do like a proper a church thingy where we sit in like little wooden things and you talk to us about like morals and stuff?
Oh,
Do
you mean
that
a
before bed.
confession? Well, we don't really have a confession stand here. The closest would be in the chapel, and the ladies haven't been seen at the chapel.
No, I meant like a sermon.
Yes, I can hold a sermon here in the house.
Yeah, or you can do like mass or communion or something.
Or other church things.
Ooh, I can try out the sermon I was making for this Sunday. You can be my test audience. How does that sound?
Sure.
I would be absolutely down for that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Perfect. So, I suppose for the next about 3 hours or so, I'll just meander through the mansion, reciting some prayers and so on. Trying to be really holy about it, like my teacher.
Be as priestly as you can.
So
He
your
cracks his
plan-
neck. He straightens his back. There's some crunching. And he stands up very straight and tall. He's a lot taller now that he's not somewhat slouchy.
Show off your pegs.
I would rather not.
It's not a very priestly thing to do.
Bursting out of his priestly vestment.
I don't know what would be more priestly because those pegs are absolutely blessed.
Right.
Mm.
Look how they stretch his little. I don't even know what it's called.
He takes like the edges of his gay little cardigan and like pulls it around himself a little bit before crossing his arms over his chest.
Also,
slouching a little bit again.
I do like how your plan is to wander around the house and talking to yourself like a crazy person.
Yeah.
That'll affect ghosts.
Not talking to yourself if the Lord is listening.
Yeah, and odds are that's what the other priests were doing when the white ladies, became attentive to their presence. There's no record of any of the priests living here outside of Father Prescott, so it's likely they were just here maybe to exorcise the ghosts. They were trying to get the ghosts' attention, and so they did.
Yeah, which is what we're doing, trying to get the ghost's attention.
Yeah.
We're not trying to exercise them, though.
It'll be easy enough.
No, I think exercising might be a little too much of a red target on Father David's back. I don't want them to get mad at him.
Father David, you should make absolutely sure that you don't say anything about like getting rid of ghosts or exercising or I don't know, witch burning, anything of the sort. Just avoid that entirely.
Or maybe that's what gets their attention the most. We could try that tomorrow if tonight doesn't work. Because, maybe it's the ghost wanting to, or the three wanting to, like, defend themselves when they feel threatened. I mean, an exorcist, or, like, a good old-fashioned exorcism would threaten a ghost, right?
Yes, well, it could be seen as threatening. Given the quantity of priests that have come here and haven't really seemed to have done a lot, I doubt it'd work, though.
I don't know, maybe they just weren't good at it. Maybe you're just built different.
Why are you trying to make him into a target?
I appreciate. I'm going to go upstairs and grab my Bible and a few incense, and I'll be back down.
Go don
Remember, David,
go don your priestly vestments.
no matter what, make sure you, if something starts getting spooky, don't start trying to play the hero. Let us know. Okay?
Of course, I would rather keep my hide firmly on my body.
Yes,
Awesome. Because if they start getting handsy, we'll find out whether or not. If they start getting handsy, we don't know if the power of the Lord will exercise them.
If you feel,
But I will find out if the power of these fucking hands will exercise them.
He smiles at.
If you feel the urge to yell, "The power of Christ compels you," just don't.
He smiles very warmly at Patty, obviously kind of comforted by her words. And the expression kind of almost instantaneously somewhat falls when he hears Raymond like referencing the fucking exorcist behind him.
I just don't want you to
Right.
antagonize the ghosts.
Well, they be. Never mind. I'll be right back.
Sometimes, what better way to look at a bunch of bugs than poking at a hive?
That's such.
And nothing bad happens after that. Nothing at all. It's fine.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Patty is now sitting there wondering, like, she totally just talked a big game, but she has no idea if punching a ghost works.
Yeah, how would you even do that?
It's okay. All you gotta do is rub some holy water on your fist. I'm sure we connect.
We don't know if that works. We never.
Bless
tested
your
it.
fist!
I mean, it's why I'm still carrying around that squirt bottle of holy water.
I mean, how
Or-
Just
I-
fucking knuckle
squirt gun.
dusting with some Jesus juice.
Yeah!
I mean, are we okay, like meta knowledge wise, is the cat a ghost or not? Like, where do we stand on this?
I doubt
Probably.
Segator is a ghost.
Segador is probably a ghost.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're divided.
Divided we stand.
Because we can
Weak.
we can touch Segator. We can touch the cat.
He eats. He actually eats
Yeah,
things.
so if he's a ghost, like I'm not gonna say we're gonna punch the cat to test this, but like if the cat can't be touched, the other ghosts could probably be punched.
I mean, wait. When I danced with the fat lady,
Oh yeah, didn't you?
did
feel
I
it-
like? Did she feel solid?
It was a strange sensation. It was. Well, you definitely felt there was something there, but you wouldn't really say it felt solid. It almost felt like your body was remembering and thinking that it was supposed to touch something solid, but a big part of you still realized that there wasn't really anything there.
Hmm. Yeah, so out of character, in character, I do not think that Segador is at all a ghost. Maybe descended from the ghost cat.
Maybe.
But out of character, there's something spooky with him.
Yeah.
Something spooky about Segator.
Like out of
Yeah.
character, I think he's ghost related, but like in character, Raymond just thinks he's an old cat. So you know.
And of course, both in and out of character, I think that Segador is a huge little baby and needs to be held and booped, even though he doesn't really want to be.
Right, totally. He's like half your size and weight, but let us boop him, whatever.
Look,
Yeah.
he's easily bribed. All you gotta do is give him snacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
like
so
a snacker.
Okay.
Get him some cat yogurt. He'll love it.
But let's put punching the ghosts down to maybe as an absolute last resort, because we don't know if we can even touch them.
Well, maybe you'll find out tonight.
Oh dear. I don't want to test this out. What a terrible way to test this out.
I know.
I mean, what other way are we we gonna be able to test this out?
Oh, simple. You start a reality show and you hire some assholes to punch the ghosts for you.
You
Fair
call
enough.
it Ghost Puncher.
Exactly.
Look, man.
Thought of just like an American.
All I'm saying is that people start laying their hands on Dr. David, on Father
Dr.
David. I'm gonna start laying my hands on them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, totally. We should all lay hands on Father David all the time. Anyway.
Your thirst is getting out of hand.
I mean, okay, the cameras are set up. I would assume we have like a laptop linked to them in the resting area. Because that makes the most sense.
Yeah. So you've got everything set up.
I think so.
And
do we
yeah.
do we need anything else to prepare like for contingencies? Anyone has any like misgivings?
You have the camera, you have the live stream, you have your holy guns.
Brother David has his underneath his pillow.
We made sandwiches for the
Locked and
night
loaded.
Yeah.
Night sandwiches.
and coffee.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep a pot of coffee warm, probably.
Oh yeah. I mean, if there's one thing Andante does before he leaves for the evening, knowing of your stupid ass plan, it is make an extra large cup of coffee and give you some thermocups.
What's with the lack of confidence in Dante?
So Patty does something.
Counterpoint: have we shown a reason
Level of
for him to
competence?
trust in us? Yeah. Have we appeared competent?
I mean, I pay him a lot of money.
Andante has seen the shit that goes on around evening time in this place. He's not keen on staying.
That's
So
point.
Patty's gonna do something kind of fucking psycho. She's gonna take like an ice tray and pour the holy water in,
Oh my god.
and then when she has like, or she like takes like an actual fucking glass, fills it up, puts it in the freezer, and when it's cold, she like gets the ice block out of the glass and puts it into a sock, like
Oh my
fucking
God.
prison mace, and like keeps it in the freezer in case she needs to grab
Nice.
it.
Holy prison mace.
What is the most likely outcome of this? That the sock will like be attached to the freezer and can't be removed, right?
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
We'll find out, I bet.
It'll be okay. Just put the sock inside of like a plastic bag.
You have to keep
Yeah, it'll be fine.
You have to keep the sock fresh in the freezer.
Yep. You can't have it get freezer burn.
Oh man, don't you hate it when you're when you're thawing a nice sock for dinner and then it's all freezer burns?
Oh yeah, it's terrible. All right. Yeah, I don't have any other. I don't think we need anything else, so let's just go ahead, I guess.
Yeah. Evening soon enough rolls around after Father David has been spending the majority of the day blessing the house, being very, very priestly, practicing his sermons, and I imagine talking a little bit with whatever ghost he might think is around him, including the little girl.
I like to imagine
Oh, yeah.
him walking around each room that this piano be blessed, this chair be blessed, this chair also be blessed, this chair.
Well,
also
he
be
was
blessed.
doing like, actual like fucking prayers and shit.
Yeah.
Because there's an entire section centered around like all these different fucking prayers you can do.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's all perfect.
It's fire
Although he
praise,
doesn't
yeah.
feel anything ghostly happening to him throughout that entire day, it's almost as though some strange force is keeping him safe.
Jesus!
As evening rolls around and darkness sets in, all of you soon enough abscond up to the 3rd floor.
Alright. Well, here's where the shift thing starts, I guess.
Yep,
Yep.
Oh, that has to load in first.
you are up here.
Father David will grab his PJs, go downstairs, change into them there. Roll back on up.
Why not just change in your room? Oh, because
Plus,
the
you have
cameras.
cameras there.
The
Right, no,
cameras.
sorry, I forgot about that.
I know you might have a little bit of what the younger generation calls a thirst going on, Mr. Shafter, but
Younger
I still like
generation. You're our age.
I will look to the other. I will look to the others. Who taught him that word? It wasn't me. Who taught him this word?
Well,
Dr. Celeste LeBlanc looks away from everybody's eyes.
if he
Celeste.
if he,
Cell,
No.
come
if he
on.
brings up the TikToks, we have to be really worried.
Yeah, that'll be worrying. She hides her phone.
Cell. Come Come on. You know you can't be showing this to David at his age.
Look, it was
Yeah, he's impressionable.
it was one offhand comment, and he asked.
There were
How
some
old are you,
comments.
Dave?
Oh fuck! How fucking old is he? Yes,
Like
I'm
early.
27.
Jesus.
You're only like 2 years older than me.
Yes, but here's the thing. Because his class is priest,
I
he
was
gets
raised
he
very
gets-
Catholic.
No, because his class is priest, he gets plus 20 years of life experience, like right there.
God fucking David.
It's just how it
In
works.
priest years, I'm 40.
That makes a lot of sense. That
Yeah.
makes a lot of fucking sense.
I think priest years is my new favorite thing.
Yeah, we should keep using that.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Remember to use it for paladins too, if you have a paladin.
I'm glad you took amusement out of that.
Thank you for this great blessing, David.
Blessings be upon you too, my child.
Wait, that means you're a year older than me. Fuck's sake. Like in character.
Aw, baby Raymond.
Raymond is 26, according to a sheet. I forgot. So.
You literal child.
I think Dr. Celeste LeBlanc is in her 30s, but I do not remember.
Yeah, I don't either.
Got it. Is everybody comfortable?
We can't look into her. Does
35.
Does she have a sheet? Can you look into that?
Yep, I have it right here. She's 35.
Oh wow. Okay.
25!
Yep.
Everyone's younger than me in real life. Fuck's sake.
Everybody comfortable?
Yep, couldn't be any more comfy. It's a very nice divano.
I'm glad to hear that. Does anybody need anything before I go and tuck in for the night?
Well, actually, we should establish one thing. Worst case scenario: the cameras fail, the microphones fail, the live stream fails, the doors are barred. What will you do? How will you call for help?
Try screaming.
All right.
Hasn't failed me yet.
Should about work.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Do you perhaps want to
That's
use
probably what I would do.
Do you want perhaps you want to use a safe word or something? In case you're mind controlled by the ghosts.
I prefer mongoose. You can say it over when your mouth is stuffed.
What's a safe word?
You can? Dr. Celeste LeBlanc promptly stuffs her fist in her mouth. Mongo! You can!
See?
Yeah,
Huh. More you know.
Learn that one in junior year.
I mean,
I'm
you know.
concerned.
I prefer the green, yellow, red system, but yeah, mongoose will work. Father David, if you really need to use a safe word, use mongoose.
Gotcha.
And if we need to break down the door, I know there's some debris in one of the storage rooms, so we can just use this battering ram, like that old bed.
Perfect.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect.
How about I also give you these? Reaches into the pocket of his fucking PJs, pulls out a ring of a shit ton of keys, looks over them,
Keys! Wonderful.
and
We can better the door
picks
in.
out the one key.
We can better the door in with these.
No, it's just in case they lock it. You might be able to unlock it with this key right here.
All right.
I will lay the key ring down on the table with the individual key away from the others.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Dr. Celeste LeBlanc reaches into her mane of hair, gets out one hair elastic, and ties it around the key.
Do we have?
Perfect.
Do we have like two-way communication with Father David in there, or is it just us and the microphones?
It's pretty just us with the microphone. We can hear everything he's saying.
All right. So, Father David, if something happens, keep us appraised by like telling us what is up. Like if you smell something or anything we can't see on camera.
Fair enough. I'll do my best.
Right then.
I suppose this is a good night then.
Yes.
Yep. Good night. Good night.
Good night. Good night. Have
I'll be
a
making.
Don't let the ghost bother you.
Well,
Oh,
well,
or do.
I'm gonna be trying to converse with him, but I'll be making breakfast in the morning as a thank you for keeping an eye out for me all night.
Man, you know that's like stuff that people say in horror movies when they're about to die.
Oh yeah.
I don't watch horror movies. They give me the
Obviously.
heebie-jeebies.
Yeah. I don't watch horror movies either.
We should watch horror movies. We should have a
Ooh,
horror
yeah,
movie
we
night.
should. We should.
We should watch.
Oh, don't talk about him while I'm here. It's gonna spook me. Starts hustling away in his fucking PJs.
Yeah, stop spooking Father David.
Off he goes.
No horror movies.
Off he goes.
Peek in the morning light.
Off he goes in his frock and nightcap, and I assume a handheld candle.
The small handheld candle that shambles slightly as he moves.
Yep.
Exactly. Well,
He walks in. He has to adjust the light bulb before it turns on.
Raymond opens
Just
up.
the light
Yeah.
bulb.
Raymond positions the laptop on the edge of the table so everyone can see it. And yeah, there's a live stream of all the cameras. Hopefully sound too.
He will crouch down before he'll give the well-loved doll a little pat. Go kneel before his bed, say his pre-nighttime prayer. Check underneath his pillow for the fucking water gun. Give a thumbs up to the camera and crawl in the bed.
Right. So for the people who are on shift, this button here sends the live stream directly to twitch.tv. Don't press it.
God.
Yeah, I'm not gonna press that. That'd be weird.
Real-time priest sleeping in haunted house? What happens
That's
next
how you
will
get banned on
surprise you.
Twitch.
Sleepy and haunted house gone wrong. Gone sexual? Question
Oh
mark?
no.
You'll never guess what happens next. Nothing fucking happens. Well, you didn't guess that, right?
Sorry, I had to fetch some water.
Ooh, water.
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 All right.
Okay.
So who was first shift?
Jonah.
That was
Jonah was.
Jonah. Okay. And then Patty, and then Raymond, and
Yep.
Dr.
And
Celeste
Celeste.
was Celeste was like at the end somewhere because she's an NPC right now.
She was with Raymond.
Okay, so Raymond will I don't know, try and take a nap or something. Might as well.
Dr. Celeste LeBlanc suggests that whoever isn't actively on duty should have the couch.
That's a good idea.
Makes sense.
Whoop. Boop.
Raymond has plenty of space with Patty.
Yeah, isn't Patty like tiny? Isn't he?
Patty's
Patty's
let's
scoop
see.
size.
How tall is Patty?
Sized.
Patty's scoop
Yep.
size, yeah.
Oops, eyes.
Patty is not legally a midget.
So
Be
not
I'm gonna
nice.
kill you for this.
But Patty's pretty close. Can we like make Patty's token smaller?
That's not how the tokens work.
It super is. Check that shit out. Hey, thank you.
There you go. You're welcome.
Ah, terrible. Meta game. Fucking meta game. How tall is Patty though?
Like 4'11".
Oh, she's
Okay,
a
that
short
is-
shit.
That is small, yeah.
She is
Still
small.
taller than Coops.
It is by like a whole inch.
No.
Patty has like Patty rolled minimum for size. She is like size 8.
Yeah, you're like 150 meters.
Yeah. Oh, small. Smaller than me. Small.
Yeah, smaller than
She
me
is-
even.
Itsy kibitsy.
That's actually a really cute way of putting it. She is itsy kabitsy.
She is itsy bitsy.
She like curls up on the couch. She's got like her gym jams on. Her hair's pinned back. She's brought up a little like mini cooler that she's keeping the she's keeping the holy jailhouse rock mason.
Nice.
Fair enough.
And Dr. Celeste LeBlanc has brought the thermo canisters of coffee and some pillows for people to like if they want to like have a nap on the floor and whatnot.
Thank you, Andante.
Yes. Raymond would never admit this, but he actually has the water pistol with the holy water tucked away safely.
Good. Very good.
It's not dignified, so he won't tell anyone.
No, you're American. You're used to real guns.
No, but here's the thing. Raymond is rich and white, so he has never used a gun in his life.
Yes. So you own several, but have never used them. Got it.
He pays several people who own guns. That's how that works.
Anyway, so Jonah has first shift. When exactly are you starting this thing? When did Father David go to bed?
I mean, Father David truly goes to bed at like 8 p.m. or some shit.
Yeah, like I was just about to say, a modest 8 p.m.
God fucking damn it.
And
He has to wake up early in the morning. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, like
Like
out
rise and fall with the sun.
Yeah, like out at 5, 5:30 or 4:30 even. Whenever the sun comes up in northern England.
He wakes up fucking early. You gotta when you're a fucking priest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially when you walk all the way to your fucking chapel.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of priesting to do.
Luckily,
Priesting to do.
it's still strawberry season in the game, so that means the sun still rises really early, so it's easy to get up in the morning.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
So let's predict like 8.5 hours sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So, Jonah has the shift from 8:30-ish to when?
Let's see. If we're doing 4-hour shifts,
No, we're not. But we're doing like 3 shifts.
Yeah, 3-hour shifts.
So let's say 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he has until
22:30.
Yeah, 22:30. Everybody around Jonah is slowly dozing off. Although it's a little bit hard to sleep at the moment, especially because it's still early for you guys. I mean, shit. You could absolutely stay up to midnight.
Raymond just watches.
Yeah.
Raymond just
That's
watches
what Jonah normally does.
Raymond just watches
Yep.
some Netflix movie on like a
And
little.
that's
Actually, no. He puts the Netflix movie on the laptop on a little window above the live stream.
nice. Everybody's watching the movie together.
Like,
Dr. Celeste Blanc drinking coffee.
probably something like high culture that appeals to all of us, like
Legally Blonde.
yeah, exactly.
Shrek.
No, Legally Blonde, clearly. Legally Blonde the musical.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. You all watch there, watching the you all sit there watching the stream, watching Legally Blonde the musical. Legally Blonde the movie, the musical.
And keeping an eye on Father David.
Yep. For the past 3 hours, nothing much happens. A small timer goes off at a point, and Dr. Cecil Blanc looks at her phone. Oh, that's your 3 hours, Jonah. You better get some shut-eye. You sleepy
I was
boy.
expecting more stuff to happen, but I guess that's fine.
Maybe the ghosts have a worse sleep schedule than Father David. Like
Oh,
like
no.
all of we do.
Well, it just so happens that Prime Ghost Hour is, mostly it's culturally bound, but in most cultures it tends to be after midnight, like way after midnight, around 2, 3, 4-ish.
I mean, that's way after.
Oh,
work.
okay. So I was given the easy shift. Got it.
Pretty much.
Anyway, waking up if anything happens.
of course.
Jonah will then grab a pillow, curl up in the fetal position on the floor over here, and just pass the fuck out.
Just take the fucking couch. It's Patty's turn.
Dr. Celeste LeBlanc promptly covers Jonah with a blanket that she also brought.
Yeah.
Jonah does not seem to notice.
Aw.
Jonah,
Jonah.
like a teenager, sleeps like the fucking dead.
We land.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jonah's 16. He can sleep anywhere.
Yep.
man. If that was only true. Oh well.
At the time of Jonas, at the time of the end of Jonas' shift, Legally Blonde has long been over. And now the three of you kind of just sit in silence because none of you want to wake Jonah.
We watched
Eventually,
we watched some silent movie or something.
So when Patty's turn comes around, if some shit happens, she needs to be both awake and brave. So she goes to the little cooler, pops it open, takes like a little travel bottle of vodka and like a can of Red Bull.
I wanted
Hey.
to. I was guessing coffee and methamphetamines, but okay.
Jesus.
Close
To each their
enough.
own.
Close
Meth will
Bong
just
the
do both. But anyways, like cracks open the bottle of vodka, like downs in one shot, like an experienced sorority girl.
Right.
Takes
Nice.
the bottle of Red Bull, flips it over, stabs it open on one end with a knife, like holds it to her mouth, and cracks it open, and like sucks the entire thing down in like 3 gulps.
Oh,
Fucking
Jesus.
vampire.
Yeah.
Yep. Dr. Celeste Blanc is kind of staring, just looking at her. Are you okay?
What? Yeah, I'm fine. Shrugs, confused, and then sits down.
Raymond is experiencing some weird emotion that he has to deal with later.
What? Empathy?
No, it's just something he has to think about later.
So how is Patty Green feeling?
Honestly, really nervous.
I mean, yeah.
Because they're currently using what is one of her 2 closest friends since she's moved to this place as fucking bait. If it wasn't Father David being the one that's explained to her this plan, she would have vetoed it.
Nice.
So she is like fucking hyper fixating on this fucking camera. She only occasionally turning away to like pour herself a cup of coffee or or like look at just to double check to make sure that the holy jailhouse rock mace is still there.
Yeah. Dr. Celeste Blanc gives her. Well, she honestly just shrugs at them. Oh yeah, I'm fine, and goes fair enough, and then sits in the chair, leans her head on the dresser with the cracked mirror next to her, and slowly dozes off herself as well.
Yeah. Honestly, the amount of coffee that Patty is drinking is not helping her nerves. She is doing it as like a way to help with her like anxiety by like physical action and stimulation. Unfortunately, it's also feeding her anxiety.
Oh yeah, nothing helps.
Mhm.
Nothing helps against anxiety like copious amounts of
Fucking
coffee
black
and
coffee.
caffeine.
Yeah.
Yes, as
Straight
she
black
downs,
coffee.
as she downs this straight black fucking coffee, delicious coffee by the way,
Oh,
and
wonderful.
runs off of vodka and Red Bull and nerves and stares at the live screen. She can practically feel her blood rushing through her ears at that point. And she's just sitting there, gently vibrating, staring at the screen.
It's like that real chill, calm, terrified anxiety vibe.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Like just sitting
And-
there, looks totally fine, but her hands like violently shaking.
Also, the important question here, though, about Father David, is he snoring or talking in his sleep?
I assume he does the old. Woo.
He does not, in fact, snort me. He doesn't snort at all.
Okay. Does he talk
He
in his
lies
sleep,
there.
though?
He lies there.
Sometimes.
What does he say?
It depends on what kind of dream he's having.
The power of Christ compels you.
No, the owl is too big for their keyhole.
Yeah.
Oh, little demon boy.
Those new altar boys do not fit the interior design at all. They need to be taller.
Anyway, as Father David sleeps quite peacefully in his room, actually, And Patty Green stares at the screen, her anxiety levels peaking and rising. All of a sudden, at around 2, at the butt end of her shift, she starts to feel a strange sensation. It's creeping up on her, and it's something that she can't deny it, she can't push it away. It's as if it's just taking over her body. It's calm. It's a weird, warm, calm feeling as she stares at the screen. She feels her heart rate slow down, and she feels her hands stop trembling as she hears the sound of a cat purring. She can feel a very, very slight, warm pressure against her leg. Something underneath the table.
Don't look, don't look, don't look.
Something small. Something warm. Something breathing. And as she feels this calm flood over her, in Father David's room, something else happens. In the dark of that room, the familiar pressure of a small warm body disappears from the foot end of Father David's bed, and an almost ever-present purring disappears. The silence seems almost crushing, all of which he would have noticed had he been awake. And even then, even through his veil of dreams, he's starting to feel like something is off. There's a sensation creeping up on him now, too. It's a sensation of being watched.
Spoopy.
He feels his body trying to wake him up, but it's stiff and still. But he does manage to open his eyes. He looks around. He sees only the darkness staring back at him. Then there's a scent. It's a distant scent. And it's a scent of petals. Apple blossoms. He looks around and he feels someone standing right next to his bed. And he can hear a soft voice humming at him. What does Father David do?
He looks towards where he can feel and hear this thing. With a little bit of fear rising up in his gut. Can you see in the dark?
He can spot something right at the corner of his eye. It's a light, fluttering thing, almost as if fabric. And as he squints and focuses, tries to peer into the shadows, he can see something falling down. He can see the petals. And he knows that he is indeed in the presence of the ladies.
Can he move?
He feels his body is heavy, but the more he stares around, the more he senses control returning to him.
Get up a little bit and look more directly at the apple blossom ghost. Hello?
He sees a short spectre, see-through with red streaks going through her aura, and apple blossoms dappling her shape everywhere. They seem to be welling out from various parts of her body, including her eye and around her neck. She smiles at him and leans closer. You finally came.
You must be the apple blossom. Yes?
It's my name, Apple Blossom. And I'll be sweet on your lips, sweetie.
Probably not. He tries to hold out a hand for her.
He finds that it's hard to move his arms yet. As he tries to reach out for her, his hand is intercepted by someone else's. Although it's not the pale and smooth skin of Apple Blossom. It's gnarled and twisted. But as he follows the limb, he sees that it is indeed an arm. It just appears as though it was merged with a tree. As he looks up and up and up, he sees the spectre of a tall, gaunt woman with willow tree leaves interweaving her long flowing hair. She's holding his hand and she's stroking it gently. We have been waiting so long.
The willow tree. Willow. Come. You've been waiting for so long.
Ah, dear priest, you will bring us salvation.
For what do you crave salvation?
Another voice joins from the dark. Oh, you know exactly what we crave salvation for. We've done so very many bad things. The last spectre, voluptuous and with a small smirk on her face, says as she steps forward.
He struggles to raise up his other hand, but he sets it upon the gnarled hand that had grabbed his when he tried to reach for the apple blossom. And he gives it a very soft pat. You have sinned in life.
We did so many things, Willow says, her face deep with the shadows of regret. As she says so, Apple Blossom cringes lightly next to her, her aura flickering, going between visible and invisible as she looks away. It appears Clementine notices this and frowns. Won't you please bless us, Father?
Of course I can bless you.
Please. We crave your blessing. Please.
I feel like we're talking about different things.
Release us, Father.
It's good
Please.
to move.
Please, Father. Release us. All of them move closer and closer. They start reaching for Father David as they continue to repeat one after the other. Release us. Release us. Release us, Father. They start to hover towards the bed. They reach out, their hands starting to touch the linen as they put their weight onto it and start crawling closer. Please, we crave the salvation.
This scoots
Please.
back.
Darn shot.
Chicken, is the door locked?
Give us your
Father,
forgiveness.
you are. But what? Confess. What have you done?
You
You-
know what we've done, Father. Please. We just need you to forgive us.
You're forgiven?
Please forgive us, please. They keep begging and pleading as they move closer.
I have two
But
questions.
then,
Did Patty wake anyone else?
No.
Of course not.
I also had a question for Chicken.
Yeah.
Is the door locked?
the door is not locked.
All right, cool.
And is there like a special Catholic or whatever ritual to forgive someone for their sins?
I'm going to need about
Confessional?
30 Hail Marys.
I don't fucking know. Like, do they need to actually confess their sins so you can forgive them? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah.
As a side note to Hoond, while Patty is waiting at the door for something bad to happen, she pulls out her phone and calls Raymond to get him to wake up.
Nice.
I'm like, what, 5 meters away? I mean, I know I'm American, but this is ridiculous. Oh no, I can't walk this far. I have to get an Uber.
Anyway, while Paddy Green waits outside of the door, the ghosts continue to draw closer and closer. They're practically crawling onto Father David. He can feel their hands on his skin as if they're facing straight through his clothes. He can feel their breath on his neck, and he can see the deep, vast emptiness they hold behind where the eyes should be.
He's like shaking violently at this point. Stop, please. Be like, can he like somewhat touch these guys?
He tries to reach out and touch them, and he feels that same strange sensation as Jonah did. He feels as though his body is trying to tell him that there is something there, but he knows there's nothing there. It's a very conflicting feeling, and he tries to push them away, and it works a little bit. They seem to be shoved back, but not as far as he wants them to, and they keep facing straight through his hands and fingers as they continue to plead for him to forgive them.
Is it like touching
Oh.
foam?
How do you want me to forgive you? I want to help, but you're being very cryptic, and I don't appreciate the touching.
As he says that, they seem to shiver, their outlines flickering slightly, and for a moment their faces are twisted and wrong. Little Apple Blossom is so very obviously now streaked in blood. Willow's face, which was already gaunt, is now sickly. And Clementine seems to be, well, how fitting for a fruit, bruised.
Please. You're hurting. I can see it. I want to help you.
Please. Apple Blossom starts up again, and almost as if awoken from a spell, the others too join back in. Please. Please. Forgive us, Father. And as they get closer and closer, Father David can feel his heart starting to pound in his chest. As their hands find his shoulders and their faces draw ever more close, he can see past the beautiful facade to the corpses underneath.
Okay, well, while this is going on, Raymond will wake up from his nap due to Patty's phone call thing. And presumably see what's happening on the live stream.
Oh yeah, the live stream is janked. There is static going on. There's artifacting, and it is a mess to even see what's going on. But there are very, very obviously three figures there assaulting Father David.
So someone pressed the Twitch button. God damn it! I told you not to. No, Raymond will.
Someone will need to physically shake Jonah
Yeah,
awake.
I'm planning on. Raymond will get up, just kind of shake Celeste with one arm. Get his water gun out with the other hand. And then walk across Jonah while kind of. I don't want to kick him. I don't want to outright kick him, but kind of pushing him with my feet or something.
Yeah, nudging him.
Yeah, nudging with his feet. Just gonna kick his ass.
Kick his ass.
Okay, gonna run towards him like Charlie Brown towards the football. No. No, just gonna nudge him with my feet. Hope that works because I don't have time to wait to see if he wakes up.
Yeah, Jonah will wake up.
Yeah, and Raymond will go closer to Patty. Live stream is fucked. Break down the door.
Oh shit. Jonah will just start fucking sprinting.
I'm not even.
Dr. Celeste is right on his heels.
I'm not even.
Patty hears people. I'm sorry.
I'm not even mentioning the ghosts. Just really quick, break down the door.
So Patty hears people running behind. Assumes that everything's gone fucked, so she'll open the door a bit and then use all of her tiny strength.
Use your math strength. Come on.
All of her tiny caffeine fueled strength to just fucking boot open the door. Walks right in, swinging the fucking ice sock around, swinging it like a fucking mace. All right, you fucking apparitional church sluts, you're gonna put your fucking hooters on ice before I fucking force it up your ass.
Unfortunately, as Patty Green bursts in, all she sees is 3 puffs of mist as they disappear from around Father David.
Okay.
However, right before they did so, right as if we rewind time just a little bit, the 3 ghosts were moving in on Father David, getting closer and closer, letting him see the horrible, scarred and dead and dying visages underneath the beautiful facades. They were moving closer in on him. They were leaning in as close as they could get without physically facing into his skin. And right as Patty Green kicked down the door, he heard something very interesting. Forgive us, Father Prescott.
Blood's fucking cold. And then the door bursts open, and there's a
Yep.
from him.
And they poof out of existence.
They find him curled up, like smooshed against the wall as hard as he can go, all like a jumble of limbs, pale, cold sweat, shaking like a leaf.
Oh no.
Getting
Raymond will.
powders up.
Raymond will. I don't know. Pick him up. Like
Oh,
no one else is strong enough, right?
it's
Someone
true.
Someone has to hold him right now. He's just gonna.
Yeah,
Raymond will
you're right.
Raymond will just try and like pick him up and just hold him. Just it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Jonah will just start squirting some holy water around with the spray bottle. Like an air freshener.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's
He,
not the
he
worst
sprinkles the holy water around. He hears a very distinct and then some very quick little padding footsteps skedaddle out of there.
Okay, I think I scared something out.
Maybe it would be better if you put it in like one of
Oh,
those.
like a humidifier?
Yeah, like one of those little spray things you use on flowers.
That's what he has. Just like
Oh.
a spray bottle.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a water pistol. No, that's fine.
Oh,
That's
wait.
wonderful.
Yeah, either works.
No, that's wonderful. If you have a spray bottle, that's great.
Either way, something skedaddled out of there. You even hear the door creaking a little bit.
Oh, damn it. Weird little ghost.
Damn,
pictures.
looks like the holy water does work.
Yeah, seems like it. Shit.
The holy water spritzer.
Oh, Father, you're shaking like a leaf.
He's not blinking, he's just staring.
I'm-
You were touching on me all over.
Father, I'm gonna be honest. I'm tempted to slap you, but I don't know if that will help.
Please don't slap me, I can dance with you just fine.
All right.
Okay, let's get you downstairs. Let's get you out of this room, okay?
Let's get you a bottle or two of coffee. That will calm you down.
Yeah. That's actually not a bad idea.
It's like his arms are wrapped around himself, he's hugging himself like really tight.
Raymond will just
The nails are digging in.
carry him down.
Yeah. I won't even let you. I won't even make you roll strength for that because
Don't-
Raymond is strong enough for it, and Father David isn't struggling as far as I'm.
You're not-
That's I could
You're
like
not heavy.
imagine.
You're not heavy. You're a priest. It's fine.
What?
No, what you want to say is let me carry this burden.
Let me carry this.
Let me
Father David,
let me
let me carry this burden for you.
let me carry your burden, Father David. By which I mean
I will
you.
carry you like John the Baptist carried Jesus across the river.
Are you saying that out loud to him?
No, no.
You could.
You had better be.
You could.
Why are you lifting me up?
Yes. I'm lifting you up to heaven or whatever you believe in. It's fine.
You raise me up.
Come on, up you go. Whoop. We're gonna leave through the normal stairs, not the weird winding stairs. Those seem unsafe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust those stairs.
Me neither. Whoop.
Dr. Celeste LeBlanc suggests that you reconvene downstairs in the other little gathering area,
Yeah, Raymond will
seeing
go.
as it's the closest cozy thing.
Yeah, Raymond will go first and just say, Jonah, pick up the laptop, will ya?
Yeah, Jonah will go grab the laptop, hold it under one arm as he then will also go down to the kitchen.
Oh boy, Father David, you weigh a lot less than you look like.
Thanks.
No, it's a compliment. It's fine. It's fine. Church life is certainly agreeing with you.
Not too long after, all of you find yourself down in the little couch area.
Okay, there we are.
Yeah. With the big old window overlooking the beautiful lake outside.
Raymond
It
put
is serene. in a
Raymond put
word.
Father David down and like put an extra blanket over him. He has now two. He now has two blankets over him.
Yeah.
Patty
He
has
is
made tea.
scunched underneath the blankets,
Oh dear.
balled up.
Patty gets him some mint ice cream.
We should get him some
Oh.
hot cocoa or something
Yeah, Jonah's gonna start making cocoa.
with meth
Yeah.
inside.
For everybody. No meth.
Wow.
I feel a little
Not this time.
sick. Feel
Okay,
a little.
It's okay. I've got a bucket here for you.
Well, that's
He cannot. Jonah will not confirm whether he's putting nighttime cough medicine into it or not.
Oh goddamn!
Dayquil, Nyquil, both in.
Quill.
Both. I'll let him duke it out inside my
Just a
body.
ton of
Quill
quill.
me!
Just a ton of quill, and fate can decide. Raymond will speak up after Father David has calmed down a bit, and go. Well, I wouldn't call that at complete success. At any measure.
Hey, they thought I was Prescott. They kept asking for forgiveness.
Well, did you
Oh?
forgive them?
I tried. That they wouldn't tell me what they'd done. They wouldn't confess. They insisted I already knew. At first I didn't understand, but now I do. They thought I was him, and he's got a lot to answer for. I'll tell you that. They would. Apple Blossom looked marred, just streaked in blood. The blossoms coming out of her neck and her eye, and it's like they were bleeding wounds. While Willow looked sickly, so gaunt, she was practically a living skeleton, and Clementine was bruised, and the bruises almost looked like patches of rot on oranges. As their hands went through my clothes, and they wouldn't stop getting closer, and they just kept asking for forgiveness, but I don't. I need to know more. I need Prescott to tell me what happened.
I think Prescott has a lot to answer for, as far as we can find out.
You are stinking right,
yeah.
he does. What happened to those poor women?
Question is how do we get him to confess? Do priests even have to confess?
Yes.
Could you force him to?
Force. Well, here's the thing about confession. It has to come from a place of penance. You have to be sorry for what you did.
So he has to feel guilty for what he's done.
He must feel the need to repent.
Oh, that we may run into problems there.
Oh, I have a feeling he already feels guilty about it, if you remember when, well, you didn't get to go inside because he doesn't like you.
He got very angry at me, yes.
He did. You were being very rude.
In my defense,
To him and me.
In my defense, he's apparently a giant shitbag, so I feel vindicated.
He
Yeah, he kind of is.
woefully moaned for his wildflowers, and
the wildflowers are
Bitch!
the wildflowers are the three women, though, right?
when Patty yells "bitch," he jumps,
Ugh.
and it's like he just shrinks into the blankets like a hermit crab.
Oh God!
Oh.
Oh.
Raymond looks over at Patty. Don't scare him. Now we will never find out if there's more winter. You can't even see his shadow.
Oh, I'm gonna kill that priest.
Anyway,
It's already dead.
I'll
yes,
find another way.
maybe we could resurrect him and then kill him again. That might work. Okay, so the 3 women are his flowers. What is the worst we could assume he did to them? Actually, no. What is the second worst we could assume?
I'll refrain from answering because both of the things, bad things, very bad things.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they kept asking for forgiveness and then like torture on me.
What?
Did he make them think that they were supposed to ask for
Remind
forgiveness
me.
for those kinds of favors?
Remind me. What time frame did they die in? What year?
Let's see in the Gregory Hansen book if he wrote down the thing.
Wrote down a lot of things.
Let's see. Well, Father Prescott lived in the manor between 1846 and 1857, so it's in that time frame.
Need a hug.
What could he have forced them to do that they feel guilty about enough to stay here as ghosts and ask for forgiveness from the guy who made them do it?
The
Petty
toilet
clappers.
children.
Yeah, abortion, right? Clearly.
Patty clambers up onto like the armrest of the couch and gives Father David McDougal like hug on the outside of the blankets. She barely gets her arms around like halfway.
An arm sneaks out of the darkness that now contains Father David. Arm reaches out, squeezes Patty.
Father David, wasn't that the time when unbaptized babies were still going to hell?
Well, here's the thing. Before Jesus, all unbaptized babies went to heaven, but after the time of Jesus, it was said that all unbaptized babies either went to limbo or hell. It depends on the translation.
Either way, not good.
No.
Not a good outcome for the innocent. It's certainly something one would feel guilty about and ask for forgiveness, even from a person who is.
Oh God, the toilet babies.
Yes, the toilet babies, exactly.
The toilet babies.
Father
I
David,
think-
I know that got changed. Is that retroactive?
Retroactive?
Is that it? I know the whole limbo thing with unbaptized babies got changed officially in church dogma. Does that count backwards?
Probably not. Especially given the fact that they're still there.
Yeah, I would assume if they went to heaven, they would be there, not here.
Good Lord. Christianity is a mess.
Please. Morty having a rough night.
Alright, Christianity is complicated.
Thank you.
Is there anything you could do to, I don't know, bless the souls of the miscarried babies or something and make them go into the blessed afterlife instead of where they are, which is a toilet?
I could try, but
We could try that, but something just doesn't feel right about this to me.
well, making holy toilet water is always a kind of it's questionable. But he stands up, blanket still wrapped around him, takes Patty Green with him.
What if we?
I've got a dead man to yell at.
Father David, wait. Before you do that, first of all, you should drink way more coffee to get in the right spirit of things. Second,
Spirit.
what if could we arrange proper funeral rites for the unborn? Is that an option?
We could.
Would that would that put them into like the queue for heaven, so to speak?
Here's the real kicker. One, well, it's been a very long time, and given the state of them, there's quite a few of them in that their toilet in the plumbing. But not only that, but they're innocent souls. They deserve to go someplace nice, but there's also a large quantity of other ghosts here. I haven't asked little Esther if she's been baptized or not. I doubt she'd really know. But don't you think she'd also be going upstairs, given her status as a sweet young girl? Something, I feel, is keeping these spirits here, and whatever it is, it's not... Sorry, Patty, I didn't realize I was holding you.
It's fine. It's fine.
Dragging your
Gently
wig,
sits
yeah.
on the couch.
Accept your fate.
Just quietly, just
I'm
gesticulating.
very tense right now. I don't mean to startle you.
No, it's fine. I got a good grip. I got strong hands.
That's right. I'm gonna write this out. Write the priest.
But I feel like something might be told in these spirits here. It's...
All right. Let's assume this house is a ghost
trap?
A ghost trap of sorts. Yes. I thought you didn't like it when I make movie references.
What? There's a movie called Ghost Trap?
It's
We'll
it's
go
fine.
into that
It's okay.
later.
It's
But
fine.
anyway,
It's fine.
Oh.
Remind me to share my Netflix password with you.
Netflix.
Let's assume something keeps the ghosts here. What? The tall man?
Probably not, given his nature. He
Yeah,
gave us a spook, yeah,
he
but
seems more
he
like-
seems to be in cahoots with Esther.
Yes, he seems more like a prankster and an asshole, not like some actual malevolent
yeah,
entity.
he might be just another victim, I would say.
Maybe.
Try not to speak ill of those who might be listening.
What have we not researched properly in this place? The basement, right? We kind of stopped halfway
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
The
Torment
basement that
chased us out.
The basement that officially doesn't exist and that we can't change.
That'll be the one.
Yeah, I suppose if there's anything suspicious going, well, extra suspicious, let's be honest,
Yes.
I would probably have to do with that basement.
I propose.
Besides, it's normally that in the movies, right?
Yes, but in movies, like, we all get killed, and usually it's like someone like me who gets killed first because we don't have a black person in the group. Anyway.
Oh, wow.
Black guy dies first. That's just it. and other than that, it's the rich person, right? The rich douchebag that dies second.
Father David wouldn't know this, but it's generally the stoner who gets it next.
That's-
That or the person who's very promiscuous.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was gonna
no.
say it's either that or the party girl, let's say,
Oh, no,
or the
So-
sorority girl.
yeah.
So who's the final girl?
Father David, of course.
Oh, I can see it.
Father David is the pure, innocent, like, Christian person who clearly dies last or stops the monster.
I'm not a girl.
I said person.
It's okay. It's just it's an expression. Anyway,
I propose that we minus me visit Father Prescott again and try to get as much information out of him as possible as to what he did, and if he knows anything about the basement and what is contained therein. And after that, we prepare for an expedition into said basement.
yes, I agree.
What if the tall man doesn't want us there again? What if he tries to chase us out?
We will.
Well,
deal
then
with-
we'll
we'll deal
we'll find
with-
out.
Yeah, we will burn that bridge when we come to it.
Maybe
I'm
we can
certain
ask-
it doesn't go that way.
I'm pretty
maybe
sure.
we can ask Esther to keep the tall man busy while we're in the basement.
That's also a good
That might
idea.
be a good idea. Well, actually, Hmm.
I would.
Better question is, if the tall man plays nice with us, and he's trying to keep us out of the basement, maybe he's trying to keep us safe from whatever lies within.
Yes, but that doesn't help anyone.
Yeah, especially
Well-
if what he's keeping us away from is what's keeping all of the ghosts here.
I fear that at a certain point, one of us will have to stand up to the tall man. And
Well,
see
we're gonna
what
have
he-
to solve him at some
yes,
point.
and see what he does when he's actually in a position to not just scare us away.
Maybe we should find out who he is first. We don't know which of the house's owners he is.
All right, how though?
I don't know. Ask him.
He doesn't.
It'll
seem-
got that
he doesn't
spooky
appear-
board,
He doesn't appear too talkative.
the wedgie board.
The Luigi board, yes, of course.
Yeah, he seems
Oh,
like he likes to
sorry,
laugh.
Well,
Ouija board.
No, you're still saying it wrong, Father. It's Luigi board.
Luigi?
Close enough.
Close enough.
You know, like Luigi Mario.
Should we
The main
bring?
character of the Luigi, of the Super Luigi games.
I've played Mario before, you little you
Why would you do
wee
this?
lamb of the Lord.
Yeah, don't prank Father David with popular video game knowledge. Next, you're gonna say there was a black hedgehog with guns. It's ridiculous. No one would believe this.
You keep my first crush out of this.
Oh my
Some-
god.
I would like it canon in the weird alternate timeline that Luigi is the main character of the Super Mario games.
Oh
And
my
that
God.
Sonic never, and that Shadow the Hedgehog never existed.
I mean, clearly.
Why would you rob us
Nah,
of
Shadow the Hedgehog did exist, but it was a she, and it was a play on Amy instead of Sonic.
I
Oh
mean,
my God.
clearly, Sonic.
Deal.
Sonic.
Perfect.
Sonic died in the first game, then Knuckles took over for the sequels.
It was just called Ant
Knuckles.
Knuckles.
Yeah, that was the entire title, and Knuckles. Nothing else.
Oh.
Game of the year. 19.
So we were gonna go shout at a dead priest.
Yep.
He
Mhm.
stands up. He's still wrapped in the blankets. You can't really see his face. He's just heading out. No fucking shoes on.
He's
The will to go shout at another priest fills him with determination.
He's moving out.
You
He's,
know-
he's walking with a fucking determination.
here's the thing, I would say something, but that's a very like profit approach to things. Just going out in like a bedsheet.
Dr. Celeste
Food
LeBlanc
blankets.
very, very quickly grabs the old coloring book, the ghost box, and doesn't know where the Luigi board is, so just runs out with that.
Yeah, I don't know where that is either. I think it might be downstairs in the kitchen.
Father David has
Patty-
it.
Patty grabs a flashlight because it's dark.
It is dark.
Raymond grabs his phone to call an ambulance just in case.
Father David doesn't need a
Jonathan uses
flashlight to
his
find
phone
a
as a-
chapel. He can sniff it out. He can smell it. Jesus.
Soon enough, all of you are
Jonah
on your
uses his
way.
phone as a flashlight.
Yeah, and you're all on your way to the little chapel out in the garden.
Let's see. What do you call in England for an ambulance? 999 apparently. Okay, so Raymond will dial 99 and then hover over the last 9.
999, the
I'm
number
ready.
of the beast.
Like, Raymond is ready.
He stops. Father David stops before the door in his fucking gym jammies and leans his ear against it to listen, just in case.
What do you expect to hear?
Oh, on the way out there, you absolutely saw lights within that chapel, and as you got closer, you could hear a sermon going on. It sounded stronger and more fervent than you've heard it before, but as you approach the chapel and put your ear towards it, it's dead quiet.
He opens up the door. The door flings open. Father Prescott, you have a lot to answer for.
You can almost feel the ghost of Father Prescott just cringing and flinching back like a wounded dog.
Kick his ass!
Go get him!
Get his ass.
He's like, he's still like got one
Get
one
him.
hand pointing into darkness, the other hand clutching the 2 blankets around him closed.
Priest,
Get him.
Father David grab his Bible?
priest, fight.
Yes.
Priest, fight.
Yes.
Priest, fight.
Because otherwise, I was gonna say like Patty would pass the Bible, would like fucking underhand like a fucking frisbee toss the Bible to Father David, who just catch it out of the air without looking.
It's canon now,
Nice.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't look, catches the Bible, glares into the dark.
Dr. Celeste LeBlanc putters after him with the spirit box turned on, spouting static. You hear very quietly from the spirit box, "What?"
You have a lot to answer for. What are they begging forgiveness for? What put them in such a state? And why do they grab?
My flowers? You saw my flowers?
I did. And all they did was beg for forgiveness and to be let go.
They want forgiveness?
They wouldn't stop asking for it. And when I asked them forgiveness for what, they told me that I knew. They thought I was you. There was so much pain in them. One bruised like I'd almost never seen before. One bleeding so much and the other so sickly and gaunt. What hurt them in such a horrible fashion? Why are they begging you for forgiveness? Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Comes the answer, and it is pained. My flowers, I tried to give them home, give them sanctuary. I was a fool to trust them. They used my sanctuary as a brothel, and they used me for my silence. They truly wish to be forgiven.
All they could talk about.
My flowers. They. I must see them. Please, bring them here. I cannot go in there.
Why not?
That house is of the devil.
How do I bring them to you?
Lead them, shepherd.
Expression quiets when he hears that. I will. What?
Go, hurry, he says in that raspy, ghostly voice, whilst the cold air in the chapel blows a breeze past you that makes the little flames in the candles flicker.
Being told to hurry like that, there is the small whoo. Looks like we gotta get a scanner on. Let's go.
Yeah, Raymond will actually wait outside, hopefully out of ear reach of the ghost. I actually don't know how well ghosts can hear.
Earshot. That's the word you're looking for.
Earshot. Yeah, I mean, it's a ghost. How? I don't know. Do they even have ears? Anyway, Raymond will
Don't worry about that.
Raymond will stop Father David when he comes out and just.
He was sprinting out of there. What the fuck?
Oh, I
How will
sprinted
you get
out.
pulled over?
I fucking sprinted out of there. Yeah.
We're sprinting.
No. Raymond just left when he got wind of like what the priest wanted. The priest ghost is gonna stop Father David. Surely we're not trusting that guy.
Completely, no.
But why would?
But if it's the only lead we've got, and if they can talk it out, maybe it'll be the better for them.
What?
If they really do want to repent and ask forgiveness.
Let's assume that. Let's assume the three women are out in the open about this and want forgiveness. What if the priest doesn't want to forgive them and he's luring them in here to humiliate them further?
Why do you want to do that?
Because he's kind of a shitbag.
Well, it's 3 against 1. Odds are they'll probably drag him to hell.
Do we really want
If he
to
is
start
like that, then maybe he.
Look, either somebody's lying or the situation's really complex.
The situation's more likely than not really complex, and I've been told to hurry, so I'm gonna get to giddy up on.
Of course you're told to hurry. This has all the hallmarks of a grift. You're not giving.
I don't know.
You are not being given the time to think for yourself, Father. This might as well be a trap. Quite frankly, I think it is.
Well, what is the net profit going to be for a dead man who wants to see a couple of prostitutes?
I don't know. They're ghosts. All of
They're
them.
all ghosts. They can do ghosty things, and if they don't like being there and he's stuck there doing his thing, they can screw off. Excuse my French.
I kind of expect you to cross yourself there.
He does. It's really subtle. But he's already, kind of rushing off a bit.
Father
no matter what, they're running in ghost logic. Father Prescott cannot go into the house, and they mainly live in the house. So if they are desperate for his blessing, for his forgiveness, wait, maybe that's why they're still here. They literally haven't met since they died.
Maybe not, but that keeps the question still remains: how did they die?
Well,
if Father Prescott has anything to do with that,
we don't know.
Exactly.
One of them seemed to be beaten to death. Another seems to die to death. The other seems to fucking beat to death.
If y'all want to roll some idea rolls,
sure.
You might be able to figure out how one of them died.
Okay.
Sure, Jazz G.
Yeah,
that's a success.
Hey, Patty Green and Raymond, nice.
Exact same number.
Hell yeah.
Jonah has the dumb.
It's okay, Jonah doesn't know much about history.
Oh.
Pettigrew and Raymond do, though. Coops, do you want to roll too?
Beep, 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 beep. Ah, fuck. Yeah, get up, get
Beepity boop.
Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, beep, boop. Roll 1d100. Bonk. Hey,
Also
hot
success.
fucking
Nice.
damn, baby.
All have
Patty
it.
That was a
Green,
good time.
Raymond Shafter, and Father David McDougal. It's as though they get a brainwave at the same time as they all look at each other. They, especially Father David, he remembers back. He sees so very clearly before his eye the shape of Willow, so tall and gaunt and thin, with that silver shimmer, and the way she looked completely just sickly underneath the glamour. That makes him immediately think maybe that silver has something to do with Mercury. Since mercury was what people took at the time to cure tuberculosis. No, wait, it wasn't tuberculosis, sorry, it was syphilis.
Syphilis, yay! Well, it cured the syphilis with death.
Yeah,
Cured her for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Yep.
Never got tuberculosis ever
If
again.
only
All
syphilis.
syphilis.
If only they had known the real cure, getting infected with malaria.
Oh my god. So all three of you at the same time realize that the silver sheen of that particular ghost that was so specifically outlined in Gregory Hansen's book, coupled with the sickly look of her, is an obvious hint that she died of mercury poisoning.
That's dumb enough to make sense with ghost logic.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
dumb enough to make sense
Logic.
with 19th century logic too.
Yep.
They
I
probably
mean,
thought
19th century is just ghosts.
well, they probably thought she had a ghost inside her blood, so she had to take heroin or like mercury for it. You know, normal things.
Normal things.
How does that help us though?
Well, it helps with the hint of how she died, which
Fair
didn't have much to do with Father Prescott.
Yeah, that's. I suppose that's fair enough.
So Father David's fucking running.
We're not.
He's
Father Dave's
running
booking it.
like he's
Father-
he's gone into the night.
Father
Bye,
David,
bitch.
think this through. Take
There's
a
no time for
minute.
thinking, it's time for action!
They're already dead. They can wait another day for fuck's sake.
Is he running after him?
They have
He's
nothing
trying
but
to, yeah.
time, but also
Foot race.
The race
Father
is
David's
on.
barefoot and running through that shit like fucking Forrest Gump.
Zooming.
Do we?
Patty is trying her level best to keep up with her
Does
tiny
this-
legs.
Does this game have a running skill or running speed? Let's see. No, I don't think it does.
That would just be dexterity.
If he jumps into a lake, we can swim. But you know. Actually, you're in a dexterity. Fine. What is Father David's dex?
Father David's dexterity is. Let's check that shit out.
Because mine's shit.
13.
Okay, mine's 5. So yeah, you're away. It's just
Yep.
It's fucking booking it.
sprinting.
Why is
away.
he so fast?
He is so
my child.
He
Yep,
has to
it's fucking demons.
He has to escape his inner demons.
You
He
can't catch
fucking-
me, gay
After
thoughts.
you. The gay thoughts are after you. Run.
For the lifetime of outrunning those gay thoughts.
He
is
runs
speed.
towards he is speed. He runs
it off.
towards the mansion. He doesn't go for the fucking front door because that's too far away. He runs straight to the garden doors made of glass. And he
If I
just
were-
fucking books it in there.
If I were a complete asshole, I would make some Catholic priest joke, but I will not. So I had a
Turn
good
it
one.
off.
I had a good one lined up, but I will not use it.
Like a light switch, you turn it
Anyway,
off.
so Raymond will arrive like minutes after Father David already sprinted into the goddamn mansion.
Yep.
What the fuck, man? In all fairness, it's hard to run in a suit, which I assume he wears because reasons.
And he's always wearing one.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, it's about style. He would wear an evening suit and like his I don't know, all night stakeout suit.
Yeah. It's been a while since you've had to crack it out.
Little trench coat and a little hat, you know?
He arrives in the house, probably out of breath. Father David's already upstairs. He's looking for some ghosts.
Oh. So does he go all the way up to the 3rd floor?
Yep, back to his room.
Back to his room he goes. He fucking books it. He sprints.
God, how is he so fast? Religion really gives you wings, apparently.
Jesus!
Jesus wings!
Jesus
Give me a
clearly-
religious trauma!
Jesus is carrying him on wings of bread and fish, I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah.
though.
Something like that.
Bounding
Wait, but
up
how
the
many
fucking-
Father Davids can dance on the on the head of a pin?
As many as want to.
God fucking damn it.
Boop. Boop. Fucking zooming.
Fucking zooming.
Uh,
Do you crave
Father
forgiveness?
David. Think it over.
Ow.
Think
Person
it
in
over.
the room.
Think it
Do
over.
you crave forgiveness?
Exactly what he fucking says.
Father David, please think this. Think this. I may have to dial the last 9. Oh dear.
I called an ambulance.
Father David
Not for
bursts
you,
in.
for me.
Yep. Father David bursts the fuck into the room, basically kicks his own door open, and bellows into the darkness. Do you crave forgiveness? And he feels that darkness shimmer before his eyes.
It's like he's in
It's
a,
as though the entire room flinches.
it's like he's in a mega
like,
church
fuck.
all of a sudden.
Even the room is like, fuck, man, slow down.
Yeah, that's too much
Damn.
God.
Damn, you really do have the power of God and anime on your side.
What's
Slowly.
happening?
Wasn't that the reason? Wasn't that the reason for the whole Lutheranian schism? Like, it's too much God in here. We have to change that.
Slowly, the 3 shapes of the wildflowers appear before him, staring at him with wide eyes. Their glamour seems to have gone down a smidge now that they're not actively trying to seduce him. They are staring at him in bewilderment. Widow reaches out for him. Father?
Not that father. He reaches out. He takes the hand. I am not Prescott, but I will lead you to him. If you follow me, I can take you there.
Lead us, Father, please lead us. Immediately they start converging on him, and they're moving towards him fast.
And he's like, back up, back it up, back it up.
Can't you do it?
Turn, run past Raymond.
Raymond is sitting down and leaning against the wall, catching his breath.
He just sees like 3 fucking ghosts pass by him after Father David.
Can I
Oh,
see,
yeah.
can I actually see
Patty-
the ghosts?
Yeah, you can.
What kind of Scooby-Doo nonsense is this?
They are fucking. They seem to be. Well, to Raymond, they seem to be a fine mist, all 3 of them, in different colors, but there's definitely some humanoid features in there, and it's terrifying to see him just coming at you and facing right the fuck through you. As if you don't really
Damn, this shit
exist.
whack.
So Patty comes like leading up the rear with Jonah and Celeste, like crest the top of the stairs, see Father David like sprinting around, sees the ghost, just like stares for a second. It's like, oh shit, ghost hookers incoming! Retreat!
Nice.
He will occasionally look behind himself to make sure they're still there.
They are still following. They are there. They are getting closer. They are starting to look more and more ragged and desperate, and they've started screaming.
Come on, we can do this!
Are they?
Damn.
Yes. The question here is: Are they screaming out of excitement or just generally screaming?
That sounds like desperation screaming.
That's not good when you're running, though.
Well, they're floating. They couldn't care less.
Hovering ominously. He's trucking down the stairs.
Fuck's sake.
They follow him. They follow him like an ominous fucking cloud in the horizon. Still screaming, still reaching for him. They seem almost as though they've merged into one mass of flailing limbs and screaming mouths and staring eyes.
Run!
Yeah. It's fucking zooming!
Raymond looks after Father David as he sprints away and just mumbles something about stupid Scooby-Doo bullshit. And follows slowly.
Raymond felt them go through him. He still feels as though someone left an ice cube in his heart.
Yeah, Raymond is not in a good mood.
So, Father David runs all the way out to the fucking chapel again, I imagine.
Yes, he does. Occasionally looking back and only stopping occasionally if they look like they're like a little farther away than he wants.
Oh, they're not
Reaching out
further
for them.
away. They are constantly getting closer.
Come on! We can do it! We've got this! Where did he go? Where did he go? There he went.
Good thing Patty never skips leg day.
And
Or
it
not
never does
Patty,
skip.
David.
Yep.
Words.
He throws open the doors to the church. Prescott!
The moment he throws open those doors, the church shakes. A mighty roar of wind engulfs the insides and blows out every single last candle, and Raymond feels as the three ghosts following him run past him.
I mean, no, I was way behind the ghosts.
Welling into the chapel.
He's just fucking down. He's on the ground. Fucking like on his knees in front of Jesus.
The three ghosts circle around him, swirling like a vortex of spiritual energy. Still screaming, still flailing, still desperate for that final absolution that they've been longing for so long. And as they go ahead,
tosses his hand up towards like where the picture showed the general area of like Prescott should be hanging. There!
And they all stare up at the rafters as that banshee screeching crescendos. They fly up towards it. They engulf it. They fly around it, and as they do so, Father David sees a strange shape a strange shadow take shape up there. He sees the shadow of a man reaching out for them, trying to catch any one of them as they swirl around him, as they fly around him, reaching for him, grabbing at him, tearing at his vestments, desperate for his attention, for his approval, for anything. And then there is a voice. Flowers, settle! All of a sudden, an eerie quiet engulfs the chapel. All of the three flowers are floating just around the hanging priest. And they've no longer converged. They are themselves once more, and they are staring at him. He reaches out for one of them, and Clementine steps forward. My flowers. Finally, I see you once more. I am so ashamed for what I did. Clementine takes his hand and rests her cheek in it and shakes her head. You gave us what no one else would. You trusted us for even just a moment, and we took advantage of that. Father Prescott shakes his head. I do not blame you. I was a naive fool, and I could not save you then. But I will do my best to save you now. And he raises his hand from her cheek, puts it against her forehead instead, in what Father David would recognize as a blessing. I forgive you, my flowers. I forgive all that you did. I forgive how you hid from me, and how you... He falters. Apple Blossom reaches out and touches at his hand, nods at him. I forgive how you used my foolishness against me. You were not bad people, and I always saw that. And I never blamed you. Never once. My moral failings were my own. And temptation was mine to give in to. I should have helped you instead of giving in. I forgive you. Do you forgive me? And with that, the flowers all move in, smiling and touching at the priest before they embrace him. Slowly, the color seems to drain out of them. The silver sheen disappears from Willow, and the gaunt nature of her spirit fills out. She starts looking more healthy. The flowers start to drizzle off of Apple Blossom. And she seems older and more wizened. She smiles with her eyes clear and shining. And Clementine lets out a deep sigh. And all of a sudden, she seems so much older and so much more tired. They all smile at him, and they say as if with one voice, "We forgive you." Though there is little to forgive, the blame is on us. We accept this. And then they look down at Father David. Apple Blossom floats down, smiles at him, and reaches out and puts her hands on either side of his head. and very gently kisses his forehead. And in a flash, he sees exactly what they're talking about. Father Prescott did indeed purchase the manor in the hopes of making a place of sanctuary for all of the homeless people of the area. And for a few years he managed to do just that. Until, of course, a certain law shut down the leading brothels of the place. And all of a sudden he found himself overrun with prostitutes. He tried to accommodate them. He tried to make honest women out of them. But in that day and age, there was very little they could do to make money, especially when they already had very wide reputations. They did what they knew they could do. They did the only thing they thought they could do. And they continued their practice in secrecy. And when Father Prescott found out, well, they ensnared him and held it against him, blackmailing him, telling him that they would reveal his debauchery to the world if he did not stay quiet. So he stayed quiet and they kept ensnaring him. For years it went on until eventually it became too much for Father Prescott. And he hanged himself in the chapel, unable to bear the burden of knowing what he'd let happen, knowing everything that he'd allowed to happen underneath his, right there underneath his nose. Distraught, the 3 prostitutes who ran the little brothel no longer had anywhere to stay, any person who could protect them. Willow stayed at the grounds, hiding in the forest and in the mansion, doing her best to stave off the growing syphilis that was ravaging her body, but eventually the mercury became her end. Little Apple Blossom was a little more proactive. She was terrified, she was panicked. She didn't know what to do, and she didn't see any future for herself. She knew she was already going to hell, so she figured might as well help it along a little bit. So she slit her own throat. Meanwhile, Clementine tried to flee into the village, but was condemned by the people who had so many times used her for her services. Now that she was a refugee. Now that she was on the run, there was no love lost between her and them, and they stoned her to death right in the street. And so they came to roam the house, the manor, searching for their priest, searching for their salvation and his forgiveness. And he came to roam the grounds and the chapel, desperate to call them to sermon so that he could forgive them. They constantly kept missing each other until this very night.
When Father David stops having a seizure in the middle of the church floor, he looks up to where the ghosts were, now burdened with the knowledge like memories in his head.
Another
Does he,
thing. Sorry, one thing I forgot to mention, and another thing that Father David got to see, the toilet babies were definitely theirs. That was where they generally had their little self-administered abortions.
I'm sorry I'm not laughing about
Yeah.
that. I'm so sorry. It's not that.
It's okay, we can't hear you laughing.
Um, Father David now has this knowledge. And he looks up. Are the ghosts still hanging out?
Yep. They're all looking down at him, as if waiting for affirmation that he's understood.
You've all lived very, very difficult lives. But I'm glad you all have finally managed to reconvene. And now you all imbibe in the fruits of forgiveness and all it offers the soul. What happens now?
The ghosts all look at each other, and the three of them with faces smile. We have been freed. Now we rest, says Willow, as she slowly seems to crumble into dust right before Father David's eyes. Soon enough followed by Apple Blossom, who disappears into petals, and Clementine, who gives Father Prescott one last look as she takes his hand and smiles. And the two of them melt together until the chapel is empty and feeling strangely warmer than Father David has ever felt it before.
Feels something wet on his cheeks, and when he raises his hands up to touch, he realizes that he's crying. Peace be upon you all. May the Lord's light hold warmth for you. Just wish I would have found out what he meant by that places of the devil. Maybe it could help us with the basement.
You are very fast, Father David.
He was there for all that shit, right?
Nope, Celeste LeBlanc was only just catching up.
God damn.
She's very slow.
Hey, so
Hmm?
don't worry, I got everything on camera.
Good. Fantastic. What did I miss?
Everything.
Oh, come on.
I
But
feel
happy
like I've
ending?
lived 4 lifetimes.
uh, happy
Ye-
ending? Really?
Happy ending.
I know,
Kinda
it's weird. I wasn't really expecting a happy ending out of this one.
Well, it's a ghost thing. I wouldn't really call it a story, but it's definitely a story involving ghosts. They very rarely have happy endings.
I'll tell you the story at breakfast time. For now, I think I might throw up.
I brought you your bucket. Here, it's okay.
Takes the bucket,
Out of shape.
curls around the bucket. The bucket is momentarily filled. Well, I shouldn't say momentarily filled. It is filled in mere moments.
Yep. Dr.
There we
Celeste
go.
Blanc rubs Father David McDougal's back. and tries not to dry heave herself.
He feels both hot and cold at the same time. Looks up, heaves her breath a little bit. Ugh. They gave me their memories of what happened. But I suppose they're gone now? It's solved? One night? One mystery down. Two mysteries down?
What do you mean they're gone? Like they're gone?
I think they went into the light.
Oh, happy day! Wait, that means we can't research them anymore.
Better that they have rest than be stuck here in limbo.
What, did we miss some side quests? Is that it?
If anything, you could probably. I mean, if anything, you could probably have a lot of stuff to write about now, or at least once you get the full story, or we get the full story from Father David.
Oh yeah, and once I review the footage that Patty got, oh, I'll have so much to write about. Goodness.
Father David having a fucking seizure on the ground for like a solid 3 minutes.
Ah, it's fine.
Yep.
He's fine.
As he relives the memories of like 4 different lives.
He just needs some apple juice. He's fine.
I don't think he wants anything to do with apple.
Give him some apple juice.
I don't think I want any apple juice or any orange juice. I think I want to lay down and not be a person for about... Give me 5 minutes and a good prayer, and I'll be good.
Oh, that's so millennial of you.
What?
Anyway, I was going to make some hot cocoa. Guess I'll make hot cocoa now.
I thought we already made hot cocoa. Let's make more
Yep.
hot cocoa.
Oh. I mean, you can never have too much hot cocoa.
Exactly.
Especially after an event that I can only imagine would be traumatizing.
Well,
Mr. Shafter, I need...
Raymond having caught his breath will help Father David up and just, come on, we're gonna make hot cocoa and inject it directly into our veins. That'll help.
Yeah, it's the
Just
best way
reach-
to.
Gropes a little bit for fucking Shafter. Like, Mr. Shafter, I need your strength.
You know what? I think hot cocoa is good, but an Irish coffee for the Irishman might be better.
Yes.
Yes.
Fucking
Yes.
racist.
Come on, Father David. Come on, Father David. We'll get you an
I
Irish
didn't like
coffee,
French.
and we will skip most of the coffee, I think.
It's not racist, that was just a pun!
I am so tired. And my body hurts. And my brain hurts.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna pick him up.
Don't lift boards!
I'm gonna pick him up like in that one movie. What was it called?
I'm not your wife to be. Don't lift me past the threshold.
And I will always love.
Titanic?
No, that was it was like God.
Shit, I don't know. I don't watch movies.
Oh,
Like
they
a
make
really-
such a cute couple. Anyways,
really
let's go
famous
get.
movie. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna pick him up and like carry him out of the church.
You insisted on lifting me up. I've been touched enough.
Aww.
I don't want to barf on you. I just want to shamble like a wee lamb
It's
back
okay.
to the house and lay down.
If you barf for me, I'll just order a new dress on, at your costs.
Blinks, looks down. These very good dresses.
Yeah, he changed into one. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Why did it? Is that why it took so long? Why'd you change into a dress?
To be fair, Raymond can absolutely rock a cocktail dress.
Absolutely. It's
Yes.
it's not
Oh,
fucking
damn.
Yeah, probably.
Damn!
Jonah, please, you're like, what? 16?
Dr. Celeste looks at Raymond and goes, what are we talking about? Oh, I'm angry.
Just gonna carry the priest back to the house so we can imbibe him with either alcohol or cocoa or both. I don't even care at this point.
Raymond,
I
why
don't
do you
even-
look better in that dress than I ever did?
Has Father David's semi-beefy arms wrapped around his neck. Carrie
Uh,
bridal style.
because plastic surgery. Anyways,
Oh man.
Oh. How?
So, within too long, you all managed to get Father David, well, every single one of you, back to the house. Allow me to just real quick relocate your tokens into the kitchen, where I imagine you want to be.
In the kitchen,
In the
where
kitchen.
Father David belongs.
Oh, I found it. It's from an officer and a gentleman.
Never heard of it.
Me
It's,
neither.
Kyle.
it's an. I only know it from parodies, to be honest.
I'm on
Because,
the wrong
yeah, so
man.
Father David's arms are wrapped around his neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel very dainty, and this is giving me feelings I'm not ready to cope with yet.
Oh.
I just got done living the lives of 3 different women. I don't need this right now.
Oh.
you gonna be okay, David?
I lived 3 different lives in my head.
it's isn't that
I will take
Or-
that as a no.
Different
thought-
lives in my head.
isn't that what the Holy Trinity is all about? Oh.
No,
Would you-
it's not.
All right. We're just gonna get. I'm gonna. Okay.
Raymond will sit him down on a chair, just
I
plop.
felt myself commit suicide.
Yeah, just plop.
And then
he's
die
there.
of mercury poisoning. And then get stoned to death.
Oh yeah, you're
And then
definitely,
suicide
you are
again.
definitely getting an Irish coffee without the coffee.
Does this count as suicidal ideation? You know what? Don't answer that. Uh.
I would like a
what
bottle of whiskey, please.
doesn't count as that
All
these
right.
days?
Shit. Okay. Jonah, could you get him some hot cocoa ready? I'm gonna make a run down to like the store to get him some more mint ice cream because
Isn't it
we're
like-
out.
Isn't it like
Oh.
3 a.m?
It is. I don't think the store's open.
I don't think
It's
either.
too early.
Where you can find a gas,
Just
where you can find a gas station with
Yeah, that was
a
the plan.
drug dealer
I'd-
out front.
I don't need ice cream right now. I need warm company.
Well, we're all here, and
Luckily, we don't need to go to the store for that.
yeah. In fact,
In about 10 minutes, Jonah will come out with a bunch of mugs of hot cocoa.
yeah,
Bless you, child.
Raymond will have
Oh, wonderful.
sorted out his wine rack and comes back with like a bottle of cognac.
Patty has like set up a little Bluetooth speaker and is quietly playing ABBA music in the background.
Yeah. In fact,
Aw.
Raymond will open the bottle of cognac by just popping the cork off by smashing the bottle on the table,
Dang.
like on the side.
Quietly, damn. Quietly whimpering along to Andante, Andante.
Oh no! Oh no!
Patty, like, desperately touching your phone. Skip, skip, skip! I imagine they listened to The Strangers. Wait, that was it. Under attack. Invaded.
Under pressure.
No. Fucking. Definitely not that one.
Getting
ABBA
Alex stuck
Under
in my
Attack.
head.
ABBA Under Attack from their The Visitors album.
Yep.
Just head in his hands. Didn't even notice that they stopped playing on Dante, but just sings along with fucking Under
Okay.
Attack as
Raymond will-
smooth transition.
Raymond will put the bottle of cognac and a completely unfitting wine glass in there. Just here you go. It's for you.
I know I want ice cream. Fuck.
I got some mint moose track ice cream. I'm gonna have to get a tub for when you're both fucking here, because that shit's delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But god damn. So they have some fucking God, Father David's he's drinking like the stereotypical jokes. Just bam, shot, lay his head down on the table, sing a little bit more ABBA. Oh, bam, another shot, lay his head down, wobbly, sing out a little bit more ABBA.
I mean, that's a mood.
It is.
Patty will start making like really simple mixed drinks to like help David slow down. All right.
I feel very sweaty.
That's because you are.
Sorry, I don't mean to be moist.
I don't.
Oh
You
no.
just-
Father, we've
just-
talked about this. Don't.
Did we?
That word no longer means what you think it means most of the time.
Just face down on the table. I don't mean to be lewd, I'm sorry. I'm very tired.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Pat him on the back.
You don't
Maybe
have to touch me, I know I'm wet.
I think I have a suggestion. Maybe we should rent a room at the inn for the night, just so you can get some proper sleep, Father David.
Yeah, away from
Done
this place.
does. Lifts his head. You can see that his cheeks are indeed very like pink, and it spreads all the way like past his fucking nose and to the tips of his ears, but it's not from embarrassment like it usually is.
He's just wasted.
And Dante actually offered to let me stay, but at the same time, I don't want to bother him. I don't want to make him feel weird.
Raymond will dial Andante's number.
Oh
Don't
no!
call him
It's still in his phone. It's still on his phone as Miguel, but he put a question mark after it because he's not sure he heard the name correctly when he was listening through the door.
Oh. Oop.
Just
Terrible
dialing-
hour.
Dialing the number. There you go.
Who are you calling in this
Oh,
fucking hour?
no one important, Father David. Don't worry about it. Yes, Miguel, how are you doing? Yes, I know it's 4 in the morning.
Hijo de puta, it's 4 in the morning and my name is Andante.
Yes, Andante, I know it's 4 in the morning. I just said that.
Why are you
Anyway,
calling him?
Father David,
Give
is
me
in
that
a-
phone!
Father
Let
David is
the
in a
man
big-
sleep.
Father David is
By
in
the
a
way,
rough
we also
spot.
should sleep.
Father David is in a rough spot, and he could really use some company
No!
that isn't us.
No! Give me give me that
I'm
phone.
holding the phone above my head, so Father David can't reach it.
Wait. How tall is he? How tall is he? How
How
tall is Raymond?
Fuck me, how tall
How
is
tall is
Raymond?
Raymond?
How tall is he?
Let's see.
Let's
Let's look it
What is
up.
Raymond?
Let's fucking
What
look it
is
up.
your height?
For Father David's height, all I wrote down when I made the sheet was tall.
We actually have a size stat, and Raymond is 12.
Raymond is 12.
13, bitch!
Fuck!
Grab that
Nice!
Raymond will
the
try
phone!
to keep the phone away from Father David by like weaving in and out.
I would
Wraps one
like
arm
to
around him.
I would like to roll climb to ascend Raymond and grab the phone.
No,
Climbed him like the 3 years.
that's not safe.
Andante, don't
succeed.
listen to him. I'm
It's not
fine.
safe.
I
This
succeed.
is not.
We were 69. Nice. Okay.
Peregrine
Nice.
fucking monkeys her way up Raymond,
Yeah, they probably get-
snatches the phone out of his grasp and hands it off to Father David.
And he like takes the phone, holds it against his ear, has like his other hand like gently shielding his other ear. Hi, yes, hello, Andante. I'm very sorry, it's very late. I know you don't have to get up and go anywhere.
Father David, what happened?
Ghosts happened, but it's fine. We're fine now. It's okay. Just sleep. It's fine. Shh.
No, I told you. Well, no matter what it is too late. I'm already on my way.
Oh, no. You can
We'll
go
tell
back.
you about
Shh.
it in
He's
the morning.
stroking
Hold
the
on,
phone.
David, hand me the phone, buddy. Hand me the phone.
Gently, like mid-stroke of the phone, gently hands it to Patty.
Thank you, Dave. Why don't you go have a seat and keep drinking your hot cocoa?
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
forget your cognac.
Hey,
Drink it out of the bottle.
Patty is still like spider monkeyed on Raymond's back, by the way, while talking.
Damn it.
Perfect.
Hey, Dante.
See.
Sorry about all of that. David's been drinking, and Raymond is Raymond.
Raven.
You don't have to get out here early. We're fine. We just had a stressful time, but we're fine. We're gonna get David into a shower because he's been running for like an hour straight, and we're gonna get him to bed.
You're telling me that there is ghost things going on, and Father David has been running from ghosts for an hour.
More or less.
There is no, I'll try to talk over to be heard over the phone. There is no more ghost stuff tonight. We're done. We did it. We fixed it. We will tell you about it in the morning.
The table's so soft. It's
Ay,
like a lamb.
Ay, Dios mío. Ghost stuff is not like a leaky pipe. You cannot just fix it.
We have fixed
soft.
what happened tonight. There's other stuff. We are not doing that tonight. We are good. We will see you in the morning. Good night.
You...
Very sorry for waking you up with Dante.
Fine. No, it is fine. It is not like this has not happened before at the Shafter household.
Okay. All right. Sleep tight. We'll see you in the morning. Don't worry about like coming in super early or anything like that. We'll be fine. Maybe one time we'll actually be able to make you breakfast.
Ah! A fat chance. Is there anything you need from the village?
If you could like pick us up some ice cream, that'd be great.
What flavor?
Mint chocolate chip.
I shall see what I can do.
You're a sweetheart.
I'll go back to bed and make sure Father David gets proper levels of serotonin.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you to go hug him. Go hug him right now.
Jonah, the table's so soft. Did you know the
I'm
table
sure it
was this
is.
soft?
I'm
He's like
sure
head
it is,
on the
buddy.
table, gently petting,
He,
like
walks
rubbing the
over,
table.
just like very gently like hugs him from behind and also like levers him off the table. Like just pat, let's go. Like, all right, David, we're gonna make you drink some water.
I'm so wet right now. You don't have to touch me.
It's fine. I am also sweaty and gross. It's fine.
Okay.
I had to run a lot more because my legs are short.
This green. Lay your head on the table. It's so soft.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is, buddy. So you're gonna hold this glass. It's full of water, and you're gonna drink it. Come on. It's like helps him like
Takes
move the
it.
glass up to his face.
Like he's like lifts his head up. It's like wobbles a little bit, but he's holding the glass with both hands. Just knocks that shit back like a pro.
Yeah.
That was very good. Thank you. Slipping up the chair.
Grab. It goes
No,
with because Patty has a strength of 6.
Yeah.
Jonah will jump in to try to help.
Maybe we shouldn't let Father David walk upstairs like this tonight.
Okay, it's okay.
No, we'll get him into a shower and then we can put him in one of the guest rooms. We got beds down here.
Yeah, I know there's one guest room that has like 2 beds. One of us can stay and make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna sleep in the tub. It's.
You are not gonna sleep in the tub.
No, you're not gonna sleep in the tub. You're gonna
You'll
have a
be
nice
fine.
shower.
You won't be the first time, Lamb. I'm fine.
It's definitely gonna be the last time, though. Come on.
No.
Yes.
No.
We're gonna get you in the shower.
Yes.
All right, David,
Okay.
I'm gonna try and pick you up and
Don't.
help you like lean on my shoulder Now, you're either going to help me with that or I'm going to throw out my back. Okay?
No, it's okay.
Okay, so come on. Come on.
Put the shit. Oh my god! He stands up. He stands up.
Thank you.
Oh, jeez,
Alright.
you are surprisingly strong.
Tiny but mighty.
I didn't do any of that.
Dexter Celeste LeBlanc is on the other side of Father David, helping get him over to the tub, alongside Patty Green.
He just kind of leans on the wall a little bit as he walks, but otherwise he just kind of stumbles his way there with the guidance. He almost walks past it and like very gently apologizes when he's corrected. Sorry. Shh, it's okay. Sorry.
All right. Sal, I'm gonna go get him a change of clothes. I think he should be able to undress on his own.
Don't worry about that. I'm fine.
I have my doubts, but either way, we'll be right outside the door for you if you need anything, okay?
Okay. And they put him in the haunted shower, which is great for him.
Yeah, they do. It's wonderful.
It's
Shit,
fine.
we have the haunted
It's
shower.
Probably fine.
Yep.
Yep,
He's in the haunted shower.
he's in the haunted shower.
Chicken. Does he hear it?
Let me move you in there, and then let's have Father David roll some listen. Roll a listen.
Oh, are we going in the
Okay.
ghost shower? Ooh.
Oh,
Fancy.
Jesus Christ. He hears everything.
Oh no.
He hears everything.
That's not great.
He hears the rats in the walls. He hears the eyeballs blinking all around him, and he hears very, very quiet, very distant singing.
You blink very loud.
David just starts singing along.
What are
He
they
does.
singing?
That's exactly.
What are they singing? What are they singing?
Sal, I've come to realize that I'm really tired. Hello?
Sorry.
Hello?
Hello.
Yep. Yeah, me too, Patty. Which is kind of amazing, considering just how much has happened tonight and just how much coffee I'm currently running on. Oh dear. Oh, come here, dear. Dr. Celeste LeBlanc reaches out and scoops Patty into a hug. Gives her a
Hug her back.
squeeze. Everything's okay.
Yep. Oh god. My calves. I need help.
It's okay. It's okay. Just let gravity take you. I have you.
Okay. No,
My
I mean,
arms will
like,
carry
my,
you. Oh,
my
you're
calves-
heavy.
my calves are blocked up. I can't stand.
Oh,
Just lay me down.
heck. Oh, okay. There's carpet here. It's good.
Yeah, it's fine. Ah, Charlie horse.
Oh,
Ooh, pins and needles.
goodness gracious! How are you so heavy? Are you made of all muscle?
Maybe mostly water. And Red Bull right now, and muscle cramps.
Oh, well, yeah, that does indeed. Yeah, that does
I'm just
indeed
gonna lay here for a
account for it.
bit.
Or softly to the pipes. You're a good singer.
The pipes softly whisper back, "Thank you."
Ooh, that's
Oh,
nice.
that's disconcerting.
I'm sure it's fine.
You know what? It's fine. We can deal with that in the morning.
Yep.
It's fine. Or not.
Well, either way, now Father David McDougal has a song stuck in his head.
He gets showered off, sobers up just a little bit, gets into fucking clothes, walks out, sees that his two buddies are on the ground, leans down, pats Patty's head.
Dr. Celeste LeBlanc looks up at Father David and stands up. Okay. Come on, let's get you to bed, and we'll probably get Raymond, could you pick up Patty? I think she needs to use the guest room as well.
Yeah, sure.
Up
Just picks up.
Pickle.
Raymond will pick
you
up Patty like
go.
a sack of potatoes, just sling her over his shoulders.
What? Okay.
Just
Please
whoop.
be gentle with her.
Ah, she can take it.
Be gentle, Raymond. Don't be a brute.
She's had a hard time. You can't be rough with her.
She can barely feel anything right now, I bet.
Don't make me get mean at you. You better be gentle.
Be nice, or I'll sick the tall man on you, Raymond.
It's gonna carry her to her room, wherever that
Let's
is.
not talk about sicking ghosts on people.
Yeah, let's not. Where was Patty's room?
Oh,
Who's upstairs?
Dr. Celeste LeBlanc has suggested that she and Father David share this guest room for the night.
Okay, that's not weird at all.
It's okay, Patty. We'll have a sleepover, and then we'll
Yeah.
wake up. It'll be nice.
Alright. Well,
Good
Yeah,
night.
totally.
well, Patty will go into this bed here then.
What?
Flop.
Meanwhile, Dr. Celeste LeBlanc helps Father David get into this bed.
Oh, this is soft.
Just power drill her into the bed, just wham.
Yeah.
Wham!
Oh.
She just bounces like 3
Adorable.
feet off the bed.
No, Raven will put her down gently. Then just put a pillow over her head.
And just press down on the
Press down
face.
very gently.
No nightmares, only dreams.
No, just let it happen. It's better this way. It's better this way. Anyway, no. Raven will just put her down and like she can, like, I don't know, use the blanket herself. She's not completely out of it. Unlike Father David, who is clearly completely helpless.
He is
Yep.
like face
Closer
down
than
in the
usual.
pillow, somewhat slightly a tangle of limbs. He's out fucking cold. That man's not on this planet anymore.
Dr.
Alright.
Celeste LeBlanc reaches out and pats his hair back and makes sure that the blanket is draped around him properly.
Yeah, Raymond will roll him into the blanket.
A Tostito.
A toasty little priest roll.
Yeah, exactly. Priest roll. There we go. Wonderful. Let's go.
Well,
These two will have to.
that's-
Let's go. These two will have to sleep.
Dr. Celeste LeBlanc walks over to Patty Green and also tucks her in and strokes her hair gently. You sleep tight now. I'll see you in the morning.
Yup. Okay. Have a good night, Sal.
You too, Patty. You too, Father David, who is now very much sleeping and cannot hear me. Good night.
All right then.
Father David does not snore.
With our luck,
That's
they will
very
both
nice.
With our luck, they will both be visited by a tall man.
Tall man gently tucks them in, kisses their foreheads.
Just, yeah, after he juggles with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. Well, it's early morning.
Oh yeah,
just-
yeah. You idiots probably need sleep, don't ya?
Dr. Celeste has already walked back up to get some shut-eye.
Raven will pick up the bottle of cognac and then also go to bed. Good
Just
night.
gonna cuddle with it like it's a teddy bear.
Good night, Jonah. See you
Night,
in about 10 hours, I think.
something like that.
Woo. I'll just go upstairs. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love being upstairs.
It's
The
delicious.
ghost can't get me up there.
Ghost
Oh,
can
wait.
get
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh,
he-
no.
Oh, no.
He lives here.
So, once all of you tuck back into bed, and a peace unlike any other falls upon the house for the first time in what feels like ages. In the room of Father David McDougal and Patty Green is the distinct sound of a fat purr, and there's a nice warming presence at the foot of Patty's bed.
Sick boy.
Big boy.
Boy. More.
Lord Vlad.
Boy.
No other ghostly sounds echo in the dark. Nothing disturbs your restful sleep. And it seems like everything has just gone a little more quiet. And that is it for today's today's session.
Okay. Say goodbye.
Say goodbye,
Bye.
everyone.
And
Bye-bye.
then we all
Bye.
died.
Great session, Big Fear.